The following is a presentation of Flow Sports.
The lights are on. The future's on the mat. No hype, just proof. New names, new rivalries. Wrestling's next era starts now. FloWrestling Night in America, presented by Nike.
From Omaha, Nebraska, it's FloWrestling Night in America, presented by Nike Wrestling, where tonight, inside Skutt Catholic High School, it's a triple header with Nebraska State Powers, Class A schools Creighton, Prep, and Norfolk, along with Class B powerhouse Skutt Catholic. Hello and welcome to FloWrestling Night in America, presented by Nike Wrestling. A phenomenal atmosphere here in Omaha, Skutt Catholic High School. So much history with this school. A triple header tonight. We'll start with Skutt Catholic. They have won 22 Nebraska State titles. It is Skutt Catholic versus Norfolk, our second match. Creighton Prep in Norfolk, and then our final match to cap this thing off. Creighton Prep, they're the reigning champions in Class A. Skutt Catholic, the reigning champions in Class B. Skutt Catholic and Norfolk will begin this dual meet. All three dual meets here tonight at 106 pounds. Ranked matchup at 106, ranked matchups at 126 and 132, and also at 144 with James Strange of the Skyhawks and Drew Gallion for the Panthers. Second half of this dual meet. Ziola ranked number 1 in Class B at 150 pounds. At 175 pounds, Tanner Wagner of Norfolk is ranked number 1 in Class A. He will wrestle Nico Rotella ranked number 2 in Class B for Skutt Catholic. FloWrestling Night in America. Next week, a doubleheader once again. High school action with Chesapeake and South Carroll. And I can't wait for this one. Women's college match with Powers Life University and North Central. A doubleheader once again. Bishop McCourt and Bo Bassett to face Wyoming Seminary. And college match with Pitt Johnston and St. Vincent. It's all yet to come this January right here on FloWrestling. FloWrestling Night in America.
At 215 pounds, from Norfolk, Creighton, Monroe, from Skutt Catholic, Matthew Manzito.
So we will begin at 215 pounds. I was told it was going to be 106. Clearly not the case. So we are starting at 215 pounds. It is Creighton Monroe. He's a junior for Norfolk, and he leads at 20 seconds in, 3-0 an early takedown. Monroe is a junior with a record of 8-8. Started wrestling in just 7th grade. Multi-sport athletes. A lot of these Panthers, multi-sport athletes, and Creighton Monroe gets the fall here in this first period, a fall in 37 seconds. For Creighton Monroe, and he puts Norfolk on the board. 6-0. Good start for the Panthers. Norfolk is in Class A. Skutt Catholic Class B.
At 285 pounds, for Norfolk, Miles Arenas. For Skutt Catholic, Tyler Curtis.
285 pounds. Miles Arenas for the Panthers. Arenas 5-10. He's a great story. He's a first-year wrestler, multi-sport athlete. And Matthew Manzito for the Skyhawks. He's a Tyler Murtis rather. He's a sophomore, 1-2. We saw Manzito at 215. Creighton Monroe, a fall at 215 for Norfolk. The Panthers leading at 6-0. Miles Arenas, first-year wrestler, football player, And they talked him into coming out for wrestling, said it'll make your football better. He was at 315 pounds. Now about 265, he's lost 50 pounds. It's made him a better athlete, increased his confidence, and I love those kind of stories. I love those kind of stories. It takes a lot of courage to come out for wrestling in high school. And it's changed his life, as this sport does. 50 seconds here in this opening period. Both guys hand fighting in this first period. Skutt Catholic, 22-time Nebraska state champions. Last year, 8 placers, 5 champs. They had a stretch where they won 20 of 21. From 2019 to 2024, 6 different teams won. Skutt won it in 2023, Waverly in 2024, and Skutt back on top last season. Head coach Chase DeVenner in his 11th season. So much history here as the first period comes to a close, 0-0. Arenas gets the choice, and he'll go on bottom. Arenas is a junior, and Murtis, the sophomore, gives him the escape, so it's 1-0, and they'll get back to work on their feet. Chase DeVenner, part of that first state championship team here at Skutt. Skutt opened up in 1993. Brad Hildebrandt, legendary coach. And Chase DeVenner was the head coach at Creighton Prep for 5 years. So he understands these two programs, the rivalry between Skutt Catholic and Creighton Prep. That'll be our third dual meet tonight. He understands that as well as anybody. Just the one escape for Arenas in the second period. No legitimate attacks up to this point for either wrestler. Arenas and Murtis here at 285, and then it's down to 106. Skutt Catholic 3 dual meets this season. They're 3-0. Norfolk, more dual meet action. The Panthers are 4-5 overall this season. Down to 40 seconds here in the second period. Toss-up match during this dual meet. Kyron Monroe got the Panthers off to a good start. And now we got some blood time on Murtis. FloWrestling Night in America, presented by Nike Wrestling. FloWrestling, the place to be. Upcoming events right here on Flo. Big weekend, the Doc Buchanan, Lehigh, and Cornell. Before you know it, it'll be February with the Pennsylvania and Iowa State Championships, and some more college action early March with the Pac-12 Championships and the EIWA Championships. It's all right here on FloWrestling. Skutt Catholic High School here in Omaha, Nebraska. Good crowd. And I would assume as the night progresses, more and more fans will come barreling in. My broadcast partner, one of them on the Big Ten Network, Tim Johnson, always says his favorite arena is a sold-out arena. And I agree with that. All right, here we go. Down to 25 seconds off this restart in the second period. Half shot there by Arenas. Arenas a 5-10 record on the season. Murtis 1-2. Collar ties, ear to ear. Just a lot of pummeling. And you look at Murtis taking a little bit of territory as the second period sees its conclusion, 1-0. And now Murtis with the choice. And he chooses neutral. Looks like he's given up a little bit of size, so did not want to go underneath, but at the same time, it's been 4 minutes of neutral wrestling and no takedowns. See if one of these guys can get an angle. There's Murtis heading underhook. And here Murtis gets behind as they wrestle on the edge. But Arenas is able to square up and keep that 1-0 lead. We're down to 1:15 here in this third period. Murtis has a wrist, been heavy on the head. At his best opportunity, goes back to that underhook, and once again looking to get behind. He's been close a couple of times, able to get behind Arenas. Inside of 1 minute. 50 seconds left. Arenas with that second period escape. It was given to him by Murtis. They began neutral. And more blunt time for Tyler Murtis. They'll send him back to the corner. Triple header tonight. Skutt Catholic and Norfolk. Then it will be Norfolk right back at it with Creighton Prep. About a 15-minute break between dual meets, and then we will end it with Creighton Prep, the reigning champions in Class A, and Skutt Catholic, the reigning champions in Class B. Future of Wrestling is right here. Scan that QR code on your screen to learn more about the all-new FloWrestling. Watch the live stream while browsing brackets on our new mobile app. Get unlimited free notifications. Check out the athlete profiles. Those are new. All kinds of other good stuff right here on FloWrestling. I love a packed house. I love dual meets. And high school dual meets are so fun. Joel Haspatka, our lead official, working the outside is Nate Rodriguez. Here we go, down to 45 seconds. I do not believe there's been a stall call yet. Just a 1-0 score. We are down to a half a minute. .20 seconds on the clock. Tyler Murtis trails it by 1. Skutt Catholic looking to get on the team scoreboard. We are down to 10 seconds. There is a stall call on Arenas, and that is the second call on him. That is a point, so it is a 1-1. Late attack in the final seconds, and this one is heading to sudden victory. So there was a stall call on Arenas. That was the second call. Of course, that means it's a point. And it is going to sudden victory, 1-1. Really good job there by Tyler Murtis. It was good optics for the Skyhawk. Taking territory, moving forward with this pressure. And it drew that second stall call on Arenas. 1-1. They're at 285 pounds. Norfolk leads at 6-0. They got the pin from Monroe to begin this dual meet at 2:15. This match has been 6 minutes of neutral wrestling. Again, it is sudden victory, so another stall call on Arenas, and this match is over with. Some half shots there by the Skyhawk. .30 seconds left in this sudden victory. They are wrestling ear to ear on the edge. Final 10 seconds. If you are Arenas, you want to make sure you circle back in. Final seconds in the sudden victory, and it remains 1-1. The choice goes to Skutt. He'll defer, and Arenas is going on bottom. So 30 seconds on the clock. Arenas quickly works to his feet, and he's got the lead 2-1. Down to 20 seconds. Murtis has been close a couple of times to getting around behind. Down to 10 seconds. Now Murtis has the choice, and he'll go on bottom. When he had choice, he went neutral. Now he's on bottom. Underneath, Miles Arenas. Murtis giving up a little bit of size. Couple knee slides there by the Skyhawk. And Arenas has Murtis down flat on his belly. He's got a wrist as well. Inside of 20 seconds. And there's an escape. It's a 2-2 match. Murtis escapes in the final seconds. And the battle continues here at 285. How can you not love dual meet wrestling? You look at both these benches, all the guys are up, the coaches are up, giving encouragement to their heavyweights. Great atmosphere here inside Skutt Catholic in Omaha, Nebraska. So Arenas goes on bottom. Couple knee slides there by the Panther. Arenas trying to work up. I don't believe the clock was running. So the clock was not set. So a discussion here at the head table. So now they have 30 seconds on the clock. And right now I'm listening to the conversation with Joel Hospatka and the coaching staff, and he's basically saying, that's more on us. We're going to put 30 seconds on the clock. So here we go again. Arenas works to his feet. And he's got the escape and the win. Miles Arenas, the first-year wrestler, gets the win at 3-2. Fun battle at 285. And with that decision, Norfolk races out to the 9-0 lead. First-year wrestler Miles Arenas from the Panthers gets the decision. And we go from 285 to 106. Ranked matchup. Colton Strange in Class B, ranked third. He's a freshman, 14-4. And Adriel Consuelo, the sophomore, ranked 18th in Class A, gets the first takedown. 3-1 score. Consuelo, 11-5 this season, won the O'Neill Invite, also plays soccer. Riley Peterson of Grand Island ranked #1 at this weight class in Class A. Strange was a youth state runner-up. He was 4th at Gardner Edgerton this season. Gardner Edgerton wrestled at Gardner, Kansas. That was a stacked tournament. And the Skyhawks placed 5th. Midway through this first period, Consuelo with a takedown leads it 3-1. Norfolk leading on the team scoreboard 9-0. Nice deep shot there from Strange. And Strange has his first lead after giving up that first takedown, an escape and a takedown lead at 4-3. Now we're down to 25 seconds. He's got the wrist. Strange looking to finish this period on top. And now he's going to get the fall. Colton Strange, the 106-pound freshman for the Skyhawks, gets the stick and 6 for Skutt. Skutt Catholic is on the board. Colton Strange, good example right there to stay poised. Gave up that first takedown, just kept on wrestling, got his escape, got to the legs, got a takedown, and then he put Consuelo on his back and got the slap of the mat. Great job there to drive through on that double leg. And I just love the attitude right here, going to work on top, stacks them up, 9-6. FloWrestling Night in America, presented by Nike Wrestling.